Hello, everybody. My name is Gio Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast, coming to you live from Gold Squadron Flight Club Weekly. It is Saturday, starting at 9 a.m.-ish. Here on a beautiful day here in Chicago, and we're gonna play some X-Wing. We are featuring brand new content today. We got B-Wings, 4 Cutthroats, and Hawks, and all kinds of stuff coming your way today. In this matchup, we're focusing on Volt Scaris being in a list, kind of seeing what could be his use, and then we also got on the other side we have the Hera Syndulla B-Wing with the B6 Blade Wing prototype attached. Just kind of getting some ideas of where these new stuff can be useful. Today, I'm joined by Funwalk.
Hello, good morning.
And Stephen Parker.
What's up?
All right, everybody at home, we're about to open the Choose Your Champion polls, and for our players, we're going to let them know they can actually start. They actually jumped the gun on us, so we'll go ahead and Funwalk, break down Chris Patrick's list, and Steven, go ahead, give me JJ's list. Let us begin.
All right.
Yes, sir. On the left side, we have Empire playing Interceptor Wood Scarus. And Wood Scarus, a new I-5 ship, both in the Defender and the Interceptor for Empire. Action, gain 1 strain token to recover 1 charge. Before you engage, you may spend that charge to perform an action. So it's more or less like a baked-in passive sensors kind of ability to delay your action step and to maybe like arc dodge in the step before enemies can shoot back, which you normally couldn't do against other I6s maybe. So this is kind of interesting. As support, we have Major Vermeil with Protectorate, Clap. As crew on the ship, the new crew card we can find for Scum, Separatist, and First Order. Red Coordinate, and after you coordinate, you may transfer 1 orange or red token to the coordinated ship. And that card got also errated by AMG already in the first week. You can only coordinate friendly ships.
Wrecked.
Yeah, super wrecked because people were already like working on combinations with Hondo and to coordinate enemy ships to give them disarm tokens, iron tokens, and all the bad stuff. And it was a little bit too much, I think. And I'm loving that AMG is like, it's getting the community feedback and they are acting on that very quickly, right? Like,
yeah, dude, I'm a huge fan.
Mm-hmm. Also as Wingman, Red Waslow, one of my favorite TIE Advance ship on the board. You can change your dial maneuvers with very strange things. While you execute a maneuver, you may execute the maneuver of the same bearing and difficulty of 1 speed higher or lower, which means you can do like the 5k suddenly. You can do so much great stuff with them. And as a big damage dealer, Major Winder with advanced proton torpedoes and diamond boron missiles to shoot enemies and make them explode.
All right. Seems good. On the other side of the board, we have JJ Giron. Is that how you pronounce it? Mm-hmm. Flying Hera Syndulla with a lot of upgrades. So we have the new Hopeful. By the way, Hera has the same ability as the A-Wing, as you might have seen on the stream this weekend. You can transfer tokens to a friendly ship defending or performing an attack. And that's any tokens, evades, focuses, locks. Then we have Hopeful, which is another new upgrade here. After a friendly ship is destroyed, if that ship is limited or has Hopeful, you can perform a focus or boost. So that might be interesting, seeing some boosting B-Wings during the engagement phase. Then we got FCS, Auto Blasters, Sabine Wren, crew, and the B6 prototype, which adds a gunner slot. I think Sabine Wren Gunner is also new as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after you perform an attack, you can choose a number of friendly ships range 0 to 3 of the defender up to the number of damage cards dealt to the defender during that attack. Each chosen ship may remove 1 strain or stress token. So basically, if Hera shoots with auto blasters and deals 2 damage cards, 2 friendly ships can remove a strain or stress. Then we got Tindum and with the S-Fulls, marksmanship, fire control system, and auto blasters as well. I like the auto blasters on the B-Wings because they are knife fighters. The Jake Farrell with Hopeful and Proton Rockets. So that seems good.
Yeah, a classic combination there.
Yep. Arvel Krena with Intimidation and Thread Tracers, giving out those target locks with the threads, and taking away green dice. So this should be a good matchup.
All right. Well, it looks like we're getting our first engagement possibly here. You got Major Vendor creeping up on Tednub here. Gonna take the disarm in order to get some double actions. Now, does he have a range 3 missile? He sure does. He's got the Diamond Boron missile we talked about earlier.
Like the 2nd edition Harpoon, which brings back very fond memories of 1st edition, right?
It's a safe place, Funwalk. Everything's okay.
I'm sorry. I forgot that this is a wholesome place.
All right, Volscaris, this new interceptor, making his way to the middle of the board. You know, his ability is really interesting. I know some people are like, this seems a little silly. I almost look at it as it's almost like a not a get out of jail free card, because it's not guaranteed, but it's something that you don't do all the time. It's like, hey, I'm playing against an initiative 6 or a 5 that moves after me, and I need to take this risk to see if I can get myself that, like you said, that passive sensors type of ability. But if you're wrong, you die.
You suffer. But the strain token as the punishment is very big, in my opinion. And yeah, I can understand people, because he's kind of expensive. He's still an I5 interceptor, which makes him very good, even without the ability. But like you said, it's high risk, high reward ability. And if it works, it's going to be great, right?
Now, we got our first shot of the game here. Diamond Boron missile from range 3 through a cloud. 3 hits. B-Wing is going to be able to take only 1 damage there.
Was that obstructed?
It was obstructed, but it's a missile, so it's no range bonus there. We all good. Now, he could choose to use the Diamond Boron ability and choose some other ships at range 0 to 1 to roll a dice for additional damage, but going to decide not to do that because he only has, I think, Arvel in that range.
Have more agility than the B-Wing. So, yeah, I was just looking. So, Volt is initiative 5, so the only initiative that he's not higher than is Hera. So he should be able to get that ability as an advantage against most of these other ships.
Like in a theoretical scenario later in the game, in the end game, if you have like Scarus against Hera, his ability could work very well to just guarantee that you can arc dodge her. I mean, it's still an interceptor action, right? It means you can do a barrel, a boost, and then use auto thrusters to do the other one for a double repo.
Exactly.
Super good.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are missing that fact. They're like, "Oh, you can only do 1 action." Like, no. That's not.
Still interceptor.
It's still an interceptor, and it's very. It says perform an action as well. It's, there's not a number attached to that, and of course the auto thrusters just simply triggers off of an action as well. And it looks like they're getting set to go. Before we go too far, I want to remind you today that all of our rounds today are brought to you by Kuat Print Yards. Use that coupon code GSP for 15% off so that you can get those awesome dial covers and 3D printed designs from Kuat. Exclamation point KUAT in the chat to go to kuatprintyards.com. By the way, Brian, the proprietor of Kuat Print Yards, sent me some pics of some stuff that he's working on. Oh, my goodness. There's some awesome stuff coming. And he's actually working on some, if you guys didn't see, the dial covers for Galaxies. I want to tell you, these things are intricate just because of the number of colors required to represent all the planets. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Gonna be great here. Now, looking at the positioning here, do you think, is Hera going to be crashing towards the middle? Is she going to staying on the edge, trying to keep Ved honest? What do you think?
I think she'll turn in. At least do a 1 bank right there.
Yeah, I think you don't need to commit with Hera too much in this round. And there's still like open space in front of you, and you can play a bit of a waiting game, right? Like in 1 bank is kind of cool to see if Vet Waslow turns in or out. We see Arvel's going fast, trying for the block maybe.
Zoomy, baby.
It's Arvel after all, right?
Uh-oh.
Intimidation hour, doing a thing, waiting for Wood Scarus to come closer to him.
That's
inviting
right.
him for a date.
Hug me. Hug me.
me.
Everything's going to be fine.
Yeah. My friend 10 Nump in the background, just ignore him. He's just chilling. He's just relaxing back there in the bar.
Yeah,
Yep.
such a
Don't mind.
such a consistent piece, right? These the double double modding B wings. They're fantastic. They blow up really fast, but that's why you have somebody like Arvel being able to block and take away some actions.
Yes.
Right. So we got the barrel roll, getting the stress. Who will he choose? Oh, I guess he only has one choice.
Mhm.
Unless you just choose the gas cloud, which. What do you think? Proton rocket time?
That would be right. Very good. But Jake, what are you doing? Aligning himself? I don't think he will get any shot here.
Yeah, I mean he's at least threatening the proton rocket right now.
Yeah, he's
With
threatening,
Vinder out
which
there.
means winner.
Oh, I mean,
It's
there's
winner, right? It's
there's no reason to stay there. Yeah, you slam
Yep.
2 forward and
like almost any other ship, and you're like super happy with the Jake here, but with Winder, he's just, I'm noping out of here.
So remember, anybody, I know a lot of people haven't seen the alpha classes for a while. They have the slam action, being able to just jump over that. Does hit the cloud, takes a strain there, because the slam is a maneuver, by the way. It's not like a boost or a barrel roll. It cannot fail. No failing.
This was a secret flex, right, Dion? Like, I know for sure that you have several Starwing boxes right behind you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, not like us poor normal X-Wing people who have never seen like a Starwing in real life before. I'm for sure that you're bunkering them.
I started playing 2.0. I think I've only seen Starwing twice.
Oh, no. This is sad.
I mean, if I count the number, do you want to know actually how many I have total, including the new unbox?
It's depressing. I don't have any.
It's like 12.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
5 of them are for my collection, though. They're for me. They're mine. The others are for you guys eventually. Not today, though.
Not today.
Yep.
So what happens, Dion, whenever they release it in 2.0 and all your
Oh, I see
well,
tricks.
less
incoming.
valuable?
Sorry, guys. I see a trick incoming here. This is a coordinate by the Reaper on Wold to use his ability. Getting a strain, getting a recharge. So it means when the Wold activates later, he can do his normal action stuff and has his Wold ability active for the engagement phase to get another action later.
Oh, shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Cool combo.
I like it. It also clears the stress and the strain, taking away the penalty.
Yes, that's exactly the big thing. Clearing the strain so you're not like a set interceptor anymore.
Takes a focus here.
Yep. And we did a little mistake earlier, right? I think Wood's ability is before you engage, you as Wood, which means he's not working that well against an I6 Hera because she shoots first.
Yeah.
Well, no. Well, so it matters because you could end up repositioning after you've seen where your initiative 6 has gone. So I don't.
Yeah, but Hera still shoots first, right? Like in the attack phase. She engages first.
Oh yeah, you're right. That's how that works.
Yeah, I was like mistaken too. Like the chat was like reminding us, and thankfully, chat is always smarter than the casters.
Anyone else notice that it says Commander Gorin on the interceptor on the board?
It's like the base is still wrong. That's something. I think it's getting fixed in the beta already, but the main branch, it's still some little mistakes.
It'll be things. Shots range 3. We got 1 hit and plenty. And I mean, yeah, that one's too. It's too for the next ones, guys.
It's all good.
They kept it so subtle. They kept it so subtle. It's like, hey, reminder to ping the targets for the next one.
Big. And I love the ping in TTS. It's like one of the best tools we have on the table.
All
You
right.
can use it for a lot of stuff, right? Like in dial phase, if your dials are set and you're waiting on your enemy, you can aggressively ping them to remind them of not slow playing. No, don't do that. It's rude. But if you're playing with friends, you can do a lot of stuff with pings to annoy them.
Oh
And I
yeah,
love
of course. Yeah, if you know them, go crazy.
Mhm.
All right, and
So
it
I'm
looks
surprised
like
he didn't like. So didn't he coordinate the? So he just took the evade action when he engages.
Yes.
He could
Just
have
took an-
linked the boost off that, right?
I think he had boosted already. He could have. He only had barrel roll available.
Okay.
Yep, you got to watch out for those Volt Scarus players. You know, when the time comes around, make sure that we don't get double boost actions out there, double barrel rolls.
It's the same like with the ETA 2 players, right? Doing their pre-position
Yeah.
system phase stuff.
Oh, it's tricky.
All
Oh,
right,
I
and-
love that. Good shot into Voslo here, and Vet Voslo, no tokens for defense.
Here we go. This is a range 2 shot, trail mix, reroll
Fire
with the
control.
lock, and I'm 10 nub. Spend
Yep.
it. And that's Oof.
Oh,
Well, came into the fight, gave up half points. One out the box. Here's a reroll. Takes 2.
yeah, just loses shields.
And here
Yeah.
he's going to go ahead and spend the target locked in order to perform the bonus attack and gets another damage through.
Oh, wow.
Now it's
Wow.
half points.
Nice.
10 nub with the stabilize S4. It's actually using the ability for the double tap and doing damage.
You don't see that very often.
No. I mean, it helps when they don't have they don't have any tokens. Hey, Funwalk. Speaking of 3 agility, you have inspired a T-shirt design that I'm working on.
I know exactly what you're talking about. and I have like a t-shirt coupon from you from a giveaway. I think I have to wait for the design to get online.
Yeah.
He doesn't even get to shoot back.
Oh,
Sad.
that is
That hurts.
pretty good for rebels here. But we have Winder being aggressive. He has a target lock in range 1, and do you know what that means?
Advanced proton torpedo. 5 dice coming in. Oh no! Oh, it changes 1 to a crit because it's a type of proton torpedo, and all 5 of those are going through. Shields are down, and has an evade. Hera.
Yeah, here evade.
But still, wow.
And that's going to be a
Wounded pilot.
wounded pilot.
That's not terrible for 10 num.
Nope, not terrible at all. But still, like taking 4 damage from 1 shot, kind of yikes.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
Yep. And now you got Major Vermeil available to use his ability offensively here when he fires at 10 nub. Could end up getting the other half. And there you go, changes 1 to a hit.
Oh,
And
nothing.
2 more going through.
Pop, pop.
Yes.
Shh, that's correct.
Poor
All
Hera.
right.
Not poor Hera, poor. 10 num down to 1.
Down to 1. Ouch.
1 health.
And I like this salad list for Emperors very much. Like lots of synergy, or like I4 and I5, all working well together.
Now, Arvel trying to get some revenge here. Range 1 spends a focus for 2. Volt should be fine with focus evade, and is after spending the evade.
I guess after this shot, like all the use prices for Star Wings skyrocketing 100%.
Yeah, that's right. Up. Now,
Really strong.
you see, Funwalk. One of the things though, when I do these giveaways, is I'm going to get them painted. So that way it's not new in box anymore. Because what I don't want is to give away these Star Wings and then people just go flip them on eBay. So
I like it.
that's the only reason why I'm not giving them, as as new in box.
Get them painted and put like a tiny serial number on them so we can.
That's right.
Track
Track them.
So we know exactly what is happening if people
I'll give
are
you know
selling
what,
them.
Funwalk. I'll give them their very own GS ID, their very own
Yes.
Gold Squadron ID.
Perfect.
Got the engraving gun and engraved GSP on it.
There you go. Love it. Now,
Tendam is toast next round, right? Like, he's not in any position to avoid getting shot at all.
no, rest in peace. Go
I
on.
like Volt's Vossler's position pretty good. He took damage, right? He's on half points, but still, he has his pilot ability to move, like, with every move on the template board and get close enough to avoid damage, I think. The A-Wings are looking in the wrong directions. And I think next turn, it's gonna
come
be
up around pretty
pretty...
easily.
Hmm?
I think Jake, you got a 2 hard boost.
Too hard, but I don't think you can get your arc still on that Vossler if he does something like a 3 hard. Which
Yeah.
you can do. Like, I think the big objective now for Roberts, the only thing that really can catch is Vermeil. He's stressed, so there's no ailerons, and it will be very obvious where he will be. Because the Interceptor, with maybe a coordinate from Vermeil, can do some shenanigans. That Vossler should be safe. Winder is behind the enemy rebel list, and has all the time in the world to shoot at them.
So where's Tin going? Where he is not going to just die.
Evaporate. I mean, I think you have to hope for a block. Like, you try to come in aggressive at Volt just to avoid shots, and you kind of hope that the Reaver will overshoot you. I think that's really your only chance to live next turn. You know is potentially blocking, and you are at initiative 4. So if you can deal with Volt Scaris, you know that you'll get a shot at least before you go.
Yes.
Yeah.
And killing Wood, like killing the I5 Interceptor against your I4, I3 lists and wingmates, that's a big win condition for Roberts.
Hey,
I have some news in the chat.
I was just gonna read that. Read it.
Go ahead, Jan.
Looks like Lou the Lunatic. His wife is about to bear child.
Wow.
Just waiting to get accepted to the delivery room. We got an hour to watch some X-Wing. Nice. Well, Luke, congratulations, man. I hope everybody is feeling good. I hope everything goes well. And congratulations to you and your family.
Yeah, see you in about 6 months, Lou, like when you can come back.
Right.
But the reality is that he will be back, right? You're holding a sleeping baby. What do? You watch.
Yeah,
you
that's
snuggle and watch some X-Wing.
So when my daughter was a month or 2 old, I watched a lot of GSP.
Yeah.
And now that she is crawling, it's few and far between.
But it's amazing, right? Like, in a couple of years, we have like little kids growing up with GSP.
That's
knowing
right.
all the memes and pops.
Daddy, pop. All right, nice.
It's true, right? Like, we have a lot of little kicks for GSP supporters. Like, ISO has a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I know they're watching GSP.
The GSP Army 2.0 coming. So we saw the linked barrel roll there for 10 nub, setting up the stress. And remember, the die roll there was because of Wounded Pilot. Wounded Pilot, after you perform an action, roll an attack die on a hit or crit, gain a stress, and did. But got the stress anyway, so it's okay.
No, the thing is, he cannot do the linked action anymore. He gets the stress first, I believe.
Yeah, I'm saying he at least ends up with the stress.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I want the cake and eat it too, right? I want the target lock and the stress. But
Right. Nom.
Cake sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, Vinder.
I love how good the TTS mod is, because with that Vossler, if you turn your dial, all the options you could do are set up already to pick. That's like a little detail I didn't know about. So, wow, thank you, Flipstar and Crazy Vulcan and Johnny Cheese.
They're crazy. Anyway, yeah. Here we go. So got the 2-turn focus.
That's very defensive, because Jake, like you said earlier, Steven, you're right. Jake turning in, threatening Vossler. So instead of the target lock, he gets to focus for defense here.
Well, Procket time.
That's right. It's
Procket time.
I'll trade you a 10 nub for a major half a Major Vermeil here in a minute.
I was talking with Steven earlier about the Tri-City tournament a couple of weeks ago, which Manzano won from GSP. And he was also flying a procket list, and his prockets were pretty hot. Pretty hot. Like 4 or 5 dice hits every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be really feels bad if Jake rolls blanks after that natty APT.
Ooh, what
this
is a block on
This
Hera?
is huge. This is huge. Hera still has exactly no tokens to deal him out. The aggressiveness.
Perfect for Chris because Vet Waslow still having the target lock from the round earlier on Hera. So he has a range 1 modified shot incoming very soon.
Here's Hera. 4 dice unmodified, expecting 2. Oh, well, try again. We'll do it again.
Do it again. Just a little bit of streaming nerves.
And we got the 2. As expected. Coming up next, and nothing there. So going to take the 2 shields on Vermeil.
Oh, Lord Raven, 99 in the chat. 3 years subscribed on GSP.
Pop, you got that Razor Crest explosion animation there in the corner. Thank you so much. Blows my mind.
All right. Is Tin gonna die? Question.
Volt Scarus has something to say about it. No Predator.
Doesn't need it.
There you go. Spend the. Does he have a focus out there? He does. He's not willing to spend it.
Because he doesn't need to, right? It's a blue wing.
That's right. But I mean, don't you want extra violence? Like,
It's
why?
true. Like, yes.
I would have.
Just for the flex.
I've been known to shoot dead ships just because they could, had an extra shot.
Yeah. On the board, you have to show dominance, right? It's true. It's like something you have to do to like intimidate your opponent a little bit.
That's right. Look at the ship. It's so super dead. All right, well, here comes the Prockets, guys. 5 dice, weapon. You have to have a focus to fire it, and it's bullseye only, range 1 to 2. Oh my goodness. These Prockets lately. 5 dice, sure. Get all the hits.
Come on.
That's going to be 4. All right.
Still 4.
Will it be double damage?
Hit. First crit is a wounded pilot. And we'll find out what the second one is here in a second. And we'll get the and it's a fuel leak. Good thing that fuel leak came late.
Too late.
So he's going to end up being at 2 hull after all of that. We got that fuel leak set up, and we got the wounded pilot.
Mm-hmm. I know for a fact that Chris Allen, famous from the Crates podcast, was doing some math, I think last year, about Prockets, and it turns out for single modified Prockets, it wasn't that strong. But that was before the points update, right? Before Prockets got cheap.
Yep.
Yeah.
And with all the 4 or 5 hits I'm seeing on stream right now, I'm not sure if that math is still correct.
Ooh.
Only 1 out there, but you got the focus. No problem.
Yeah.
That's a full string. And Hera's going to be taking a crit. Oh, no, sorry. She just said shields. Wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong B-wing stats.
Wait, so did we see hopeful trigger?
Yes, Hera got a focus token from Hopeful.
Oh, okay.
Which means Hera cosplays as Palpatine right now.
1 hit. And safe. Yeah, no focus results there. So, Hopeful, if you're not familiar with it, after another friendly ship at range 0 to 3 is destroyed, if that ship is limited or has Hopeful upgrade, you may perform a focus or boost action.
Like, in my gut feeling, Hopeful is the worst disciplined.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, like, disciplined is the Imperial faction talent, the new one, and it's more or less the counterpart of Hopeful.
Yep.
Instead of focus and boost, you can do target lock and barrel roll. And I guess for more generic to this, like having the target lock ability is a lot stronger than focus.
So yeah,
Because-
I think Cutthroat is. We've yet to realize the power of Cutthroat.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Stephen. Like,
There's a lot of hidden combinations that we're going to see come out. It's going to be.
Well, every time there's something with charges that comes out, you have a new threat.
Yeah.
I thought on Hexat Gaming one combination with stealth device, which works with Cutthroat, which means like you can lose your stealth device early in the fight, like normal, like always,
Right.
on a 5 dice defense. But when one of your teammates dies, you can recharge the token and get your stealth device back. How crazy is that?
What was it? What was it? Will was flying on stream recently with that. It was like right when it was released last week or something like that. It was the Scum X-wing, whatever the Kirax. Yeah.
Yes.
Scum X-Wing is nice.
Oh, was it Victor Hell with the stealth device?
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Just kept coming back. Like, oh, I don't want to shoot this thing.
Nice. Super nice combination. And Steven is absolutely right. Like recently on the GSP Ace Championship, we saw some of the more obvious, stronger cards of the new packs. But I have my feeling that Scum has like some hidden stuff waiting for us just to be recognized.
Oh, 100%. 100%. Hiding in the background, like any good scum and villainy should.
Yes. So this game is gonna be really quickly and very violently right now. So there are a couple of things I want to talk about in this cast. So we have to do it quickly now.
Yes.
Before the game ends. And the first is Steven. I know that you are planning with the Dead Gaming team on a new event, right? Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh yeah. So I'm in the planning phase. We are currently wrapping up our current league, but the next league I'm planning is it's going to be more of a community-based style play instead of prizes for performance, like we see in a lot of competition play. So
throw shade at GSP. All right, continue.
Yeah. I host competitive events too. Okay, so. But anyway, so it's going to be based on so for example, if you're allowed to play like up to 3 games a week, so you get a point for playing and a point for winning. So say for example, a person who doesn't win games plays 3 games a week. Well, they can get say for a total of 4 weeks, 24 points if they win all 3 games and play 3 games. But if they lose all their games, then they have 12 points. Well, so somebody who wins games plays 1 game a week, and they have the same amount of points as somebody who played 3 games a week and lost. So the prize brackets are going to be based on the points. So, like for example, the better prizes would be for like 20 to 24 points, and the prizes are going to be raffled off to those who are in said points prize brackets. So instead of rewarding people who are just winning every single game, it's rewarding people who are just getting in reps and also performing well. So I'm looking forward to trying it out just to see how the community likes it. There'll be like different list building challenges and different things like that. So it's going to be more of a FLG style league.
Very cool, man.
Should be fun.
And this is one of the things I love about our X-Wing community right now, right? We don't have any official events anymore, so there are no store championships, no regionals, no nationals. So the community is taking up the slack with our own tournaments.
That's
and
right.
That gives us the ability to try out new stuff, to have like different pricing structure, to have different rules. And I see it more and more that people are enjoying like flying a little bit differently like normal. Like, obviously, that a lot of competitive stuff. We have like the Kaiba Cups, we have the GSP tournaments, the more or less unofficial nationals in Europe, which is super, super competitive always. But there's also a lot of places for people who want to fly a bit more casually, who want to fly more fun stuff.
All right. Well, looks like we got some pew-pews. You saw Hera didn't have any valid targets.
Oh, sad.
Here comes Jake trying to take a shot from downtown. Range 3 into Volt Scarus and whiffs.
Heroic. Oh, wrong faction.
Yep.
Rip. Now, next coming up, we got Major Vermeil, who doesn't have any shots.
Yeah.
And we should be
This is a big setup round for both players to get the ships around, to get the new angles to fly with.
I think they only we only have 2 shots.
It's obstructed by the gas cloud here, but still range 1 for TIE Advance, so still not too bad.
And that's going to be, advanced targeting computer, change a hit to a crit. Has the lockout there, going to go ahead and re-roll the blank. Very good. Yeah, and even though it's through the cloud, you're still guaranteed damage here. And Hera cannot modify that focus. Gas
The
clouds.
troll roll.
That's right. Gas clouds only modify on blanks. Shield. And here is the crit. It is a whole breach, and we get one more crit. It's going to be a blinded pilot. So
Ouch.
Hera down to 2 hull there. Unable to modify her offense dice now because of blinded pilot and hull breach. Everything else coming through is a crit from now on.
Not fun.
And Hatchetman Winder with another Diamond Borer missile.
3 dice coming his way. And I think Hera's in range 1, so we might end up seeing that second charge used if this hits. And just going to be 2. Does Arvel have any mods? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
3
No
green?
mods for Arvel, but he has 3 green agility dice, and that's cheating.
3 greens are good. That's why I fly Spacer Swarms.
Oh, I hate you already.
Going into Major Vendor, and that's going to be a single crit. Looking at Vendor, and I remember Vendor because Vendor is currently disarmed, gets to roll an additional defense dice. Normally Starwings have 2. Vendor says, nah, fam, I got 3, and there is the squiggle.
Yes. Like Steven, Dion knows that how I think about 3 agility dice, right? But you maybe not. I think it's like the working man in X-Wing, we all fly like 1 and 2 agility ships all the time. It's like you earn your evades, you take the damage when you deserve it, when you fly badly. But shift to 3 agility dice, that's even if you're like in a bad spot, like you can just roll out of it sometimes with netties. And I hate it. It's undeserved.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying so hard to get damage through on you. Double modified 3 die attack.
Yes.
Natty evades.
And then that's a little 25-point spacer rolling 3 netties.
You work
We
so
need
hard.
a revolution. It's true, chat. We need a revolution. Bring down the agility dice.
Oh, man.
Games I feel like you would have to change the time limit for these games if you took away all 3 agility ships.
Yeah, I agree.
Like 45-minute rounds.
Like, obviously, I'm a bit joking about 3 agility, right? Like, you're paying for that with low health, and that's also a risk in itself.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, but it's good to, like, sometimes rant about that to let your feelings flow through you.
That's right. Let the hate flow through.
I've seen many 3 agility ships get one-shotted. So there you go.
It happens.
I believe we saw it at the Ace Championships last Saturday. There was some prockets that were just like, all right, kill a ship, kill a ship, kill a ship. It's like, oh, your agility matters not. You have no power here.
All right, in this spot position, Rebel's still like a bit in a bad position because Hera is stressed, and right now on the board, there's nothing for Hera to get rid of that stress easily, right? So no turnaround for her. Which basically means it's only Arwell and Jake who has to do the heavy lifting now for Rebels.
Yeah, I mean, expect Volt to come in pretty aggressive here at Hera because she's not going to be able to get the angle to shoot at him unless she 2 hards. But I mean, you probably, I mean, I don't know, maybe you. I'm thinking if you're convinced that Hera's going to die this turn, how do you just put her in a spot where you get a shot?
I don't think you can.
I don't know, yeah. Maybe 1 bank left to try to catch Vendor from going fast. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I think the best thing actually you can do with Hera is just to get the token and use her as a support ship now.
Wait, did you say that the A-Wings are going to be doing the heavy lifting? Can they do that?
Wrong A-Wings.
Wrong A-Wings. I mean, we saw on the Ace Championship that A-Wings are coming back, Rebel A-Wings. That the new 5 A-Wing hotness is on the Rebel side and not Resistance anymore.
Hera A-Wing and Ahsoka, just so good.
Resistance was so last year.
Jake is no longer the VIP RZ1.
And you know what? I love it. Like, I'm fully okay with that state of the game.
He had his 5 minutes of fame.
That was more than 5 minutes. He's been the best A-Wing since 2.0 came out.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like, want to fly an A-Wing? What's your choice? It's Jake. You saw Arvel pop up once in a while, but I mean, these new A-wings. I mean, you know, Funwalk, you don't like 3 agility. Prepare to live in A-wing land for at least the next 2 to 3 months, at least.
I know.
So Hera gets a 1 straight there.
Yeah,
You
she
gotta
dials it in, right? Like a little bit of mind gaming here for Chris. Like he's taunting her. Like I know that you are not doing the 1 forward, right? Parking Winder there. I like it. Plus, there's Wood Scarus in the background just waiting for a shot, so there's protection for Winder.
All right, takes a strain there in order to use his ability afterwards. There's the bank, yep.
Yeah, so this was a great read from Chris, right? Like Steven said earlier, you will most likely do a 1 bank with Hera to maybe catch Winder if he goes slamming around. And just stopping there, like in the movies, right? Like you're not going where you expected, but you slam the brakes, you stop on the road, you go drifting.
And just gonna go ahead and do the barrel roll. Barrel roll evade, has that evade available for herself or somebody else, but most importantly, actually has a shot here to end her life. All right, here we go. Range 1, 4 dice.
You take out Ved.
Unmodified, yes. Currently, Ved Foslo only has 2 hull, and not bad. Got 2, got the average.
He's safe, 3 agility dice.
Oh, takes a damage. Lies of the Jedi. You told me I was safe, Funwalk.
He's safe. He's not dying. I think that's a big win for him.
That's
Safe equals alive.
Yeah, like he can shoot back. He can do all the stuff next turn. Like.
All right, and here's
Scarus. Ability. Woo!
Focus boost off the action, and was able to get range 1. Let's see if we can get Hera off the board. Only currently has 2 hull left.
You knew the other new interceptor in the pack, Gideon Haas. Also a great ship. Like I want to see him flying more often for the 5 dice attacks every time.
Oh,
hello. Predator reroll, and that's guaranteed. After did he not spend the focus?
You have to. Come on, man, dude. Scarus.
She only took the 1. Blinded pilot. Oh no, was it 3 hits?
Oh, it was.
Oh no, he took the focus off. He must have. All right. Yeah. Super dead. All right, then blinded pilot, direct hit, damage sensor ray, a lot of death. Hera's gone.
Steven is super happy right now seeing that.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, this game is quickly ending now.
I think we've learned that Hera in the A-wing is the better platform.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, there has to be something there, though. You know, I know we didn't get to see Sabine get used, but yeah, I mean, I'll probably make people bring it a few more times. We really got to see it. I really got to know. Somebody's got to find the secret sauce.
Did we get a hopeful trigger from Hera dying there?
I think JJ is like a little bit tilted maybe for losing all his B-wings, so there should be a hopeful trigger, but...
I mean, if you take the focus action already, then...
Oh, should they? Let me check again after this, right? I guess the A-wings don't have hopeful, right? Jake should have a focus.
Jake has hopeful.
Jake does, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Jake should have a focus one, so a little missed opportunity there.
But that's the thing, is if he has a focus already, then hopeful is... It's not really worth anything if you can't boost.
Yeah. That's why I think discipline is just stronger. Like target lock is like always useful, right? Even if you can't shoot this round, you have the target lock for next round.
Exactly.
Range 1 Arvel into Vermeil. Got 2. No, denied. Only 1.
Disrespect. Evade from the big ship.
Sadness. Almost lost a ship there.
It feels so good when you're flying 1 agility ships and you just roll that 1 evade over and over. And when you're flying against it, you're just like, you don't expect it.
Yes.
And it's like, quit rolling evades. You're supposed to die.
I know, right? The thing is with 1 agility ships, everybody's happy if they roll the evade. Even your opponent, most likely. Because you don't expect it. It's like,
that's right.
It's a win.
Dude, fight.
Community celebration. Yay, you're rolling evades.
Yeah, I mean, right? Like, it's... I can't hate them for that. Like, it's true.
Until their one agility ship rolls it every single time, and you're like, wait, no, this was fun the first time. Stop it.
Stop it. All right, it's time for a little story here from me.
All right,
Giron told us earlier that he's trying out the TriCast version right now with 3 people. That works. I hope it works. But we did something like that recently on a Polish tournament together with Bartosz. And Steven knows the story. He's already laughing. So the thing is, like, before I joined the game, one of the other co-casters, Molfa, like an awesome person, very friendly, very polite. I had him muted on Discord from an earlier tournament because his mic was open in the background. And that was a bit distracting. So I just wanted to mute him for the tournament and get him back after that. I forgot that I muted him. So I joined the casting room. The game started, and I thought it was only Bartosz and me. So there was a 75 minutes cut game, I think the top 4 or top 8. It was a very good and close game. And all that time, I only thought there was only Bartosz, one other caster in the room. So there were 100 people watching, and everybody now thinks that I'm the worst, rudest person in the world, because every time Molfa was talking, I was talking over him. Every time he was asking me a question, I was ignoring him because I had him muted. I didn't know he was in the room. And that went on for 75 minutes.
The whole
and
game, Funwalk. Oh my god!
Nobody told me, and not even the chat, right? The chat is like just shaking their head and like, oh, Funwalk is a little bit off today, maybe. And in the end of the game, Bartosz is like, thank you very much, Molfa and Funwalk, for casting with me today. Thank you for your help, guys. And I was like, oh crap. What the hell? And I was so ashamed and embarrassed, and I was apologizing like 10 times to Molfa.
Oh, the Clipper.
He's such a good guy, right? Like, he's such a good dude, and I was so mad to him. And I had to ask Bartosz if he wants to upload that game to YouTube. He has to put a disclaimer in front of the game.
I'm not really a butthole.
Yeah, pro streamer, Funwalk, F for Funwalk, it's true, chat.
Man, Funwalk, the Clipper gets clipped. Like he collects all the dirt on everybody else, but turns out ultimate dirt for Funwalk.
You can clip the whole game, right?
That's right. It's a 70. That's all. When Funwalk talks crap, all you do is just link that game, and you go this.
It's true. Like, but I cannot not tell the story because it's funny, but it's also so. I never felt so embarrassed in my life, I think.
No worries, man. It's all right.
And it's Molfa, right? Like, I know that dude. Like, we're talking to each other. He's just a good friend, and he's such a good guy. Like, not even like one of the evil bad boys of X-Wing. No, it's just he doesn't deserve that. And I was just ignoring him.
It's all right, man.
That's all for me for today. I'm done. It's all you, Steven, now.
This was a Funwalk apology tour.
Yeah. It's the only reason I wanted to cast the game, actually.
Well, Volt Scarus does end up bumping here. Not going to have any shots. We're going to have you see the A-Wings are currently facing the wrong direction, and Ved Foslo going to be able to set up a target lock.
Was it passive? Yeah.
It is obstructed. It's going to be primary, so pretty good chance that Arvel can shake this off, even though it's at range 1. 2 hits. Is he going to... He doesn't have fire control on Ved, right? He does not.
No.
Yeah,
Because he has passive. All right, so that's hit, crit. No problem. Cloud.
Yes. Gas Cloud's OP.
Now, a couple people in the chat talking about the Hera B-Wing versus A-Wing, and I would agree. The A-Wing version is significantly better, especially because of the diversity of actions available to the A-Wing platform, as well as how easy they are to use. And that's just going to be one hit there. It's plenty.
Nope.
Safe. Was never going to happen.
Yeah. And the big thing for A-Wing Hera is the dial is just way better.
Yep.
You can just hide Hera behind gas clouds, behind gospels, behind your friends easily, and then save the token to use as the Palpatine action, more or less.
Now I wonder, you know what might end up making her really useful. Now I want to double check something before I put my foot in my mouth, if I'm remembering this correctly. I mean, maybe if some really cool gunner, really powerful gunner ability comes out that could be put on Hera that like somehow combines with her ability, that is maybe where we end up seeing the B-Wing start getting used. But it's a little bit tough because, of course, if they put a really powerful gunner, that can end up having many permutations in the factions.
Yes, like a powerful gunner is always like a little bit scary on so many ships.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we saw it in the beginning of second edition with veteran turret gunner and the Iron Y-Wings.
Yep.
Just having like a ton of beef and ionizing everybody. And you don't want to see that too often again.
So, like, what gunners are in Rebels are decent? Or I mean, it looks like a lot of them are turret based.
Yes.
Right now they are.
I think everyone is turret based, right? Like the Rebel exclusive gunners.
I guess you have suppressive gunner. On an I6, that sounds decent.
Also expensive.
Yeah, it's 8 points.
You got
8 points for a small base.
skilled bombardier, but that's obviously very bomb based.
Yeah.
Ezra's turret, Han Solo's turret, Luke's turret as well. Lots of turret and stuff.
Yeah, lots of turrets. Bistan is a great turret, but still, all turret stuff.
They're in turret gunner. Yeah. There's weapons systems officer. After you perform a special attack with a target lock requirement, you can acquire a lock. So with the double tap, no, that won't even work, will it? After a primary attack? No, it's after you perform an attack. You can spin your lock on the defender to perform a bonus turret cannon attack. So I guess that might work, is you can get a target lock for your bonus attack.
Potentially, yeah.
But then you're starting to pay a lot of points to get all the tricks done.
Yeah, that's 7 points right there.
Spend.
I mean, maybe in the future you could do something like that, more successfully competitive. But right now, in the meta, where lots of cheap generics are the thing to do, I don't think it's too much worth it to put too many upgrades on a B-Wing.
I agree. Yep. And Tennum and Braylon, they're so efficient. Just how you can by themselves. It's that design. Like they kind of design themselves into a corner a little bit with a B-Wing, because if you make a better B-Wing, how much better can you get than double modifying, the blade wings out there? Like it's pretty solid.
So, quiz: what is the most expensive B-Wing build you can make?
Oh, you got all the slots, fam. I don't know. Like this Hera is 67, right? 67. I mean, I think you could probably easily get to what, like 125, 130.
I got 134 with Luke Gunner.
There you go.
Yeah, Luke Gunner's the big one, right? Luke Gunner's just making everything 25 points or so more expensive.
And here we go. Attack here, Ved Foslo into Jake from downtown, and that was your chance, Ved. That was your chance.
Never again.
Here's range 2 coming from Vermeil. 3-on-3. Remember, Jake does have that focus token, so no ability. 1 out the box. Re-roll, and just 1. That's probably fine. No! What?
No,
Jake, what are you doing? Jake!
The 3 blanks.
It's a caster cross. You're not allowed to say something like that while the game is still hot, Giron. You know that. Always like, you should be fine, or you should have so many evades, and it's always the blank out.
Are you blaming all the deaths of 3 agility ships on me? Is it my fault?
Most likely.
Has it been my fault the whole time? I did not know.
It's mostly you and Scott. Like, you are like kings of dice cursing.
Hashtag GSP rigged.
That's the actual GSP rigged. Why'd your ship blank out? Dion said I'd be fine. You promised me.
It feels so bad to roll blanks on 3 greens.
It does, but you know what though?
When you have a focus,
you brought the 3 greens. Here's the thing though. Like I feel like when people fly 3 agility ships, especially in mass, you're like, I brought these 3 agility to roll evades, fam, not to roll blanks, right? You kind of walk in with a swagger. Look at my 3 agility. I got more than you. But then when they fail you, you feel like you've been abandoned.
Yes,
Right.
it's true, but that's what you're paying for, right? Like
That's right.
You have like the upticks are amazing, right? Never taking damage with a little 3 agility ship. But you have to take the loss once in a while, and sometimes it's just like in one single game where everything explodes, and that's sad.
Mm-hmm. All right, and it looks like the Rebellion's ready to go. Empire trying to... You know what? If we get the rest of these 20 minutes of this game, it's going to be these A-Wings just being squirrely and trying to survive.
But surviving is not enough. You know that, Elon. You know that, Steven.
Vermil and Ved as they could be taken out here.
Yeah, that's a comeback path, like one possibility, right? Like killing the Vermeil, the Reaper, very quickly.
Yeah.
Giving you a lot more room on the board to fly around and take out targets.
All right, that's the Aileron's bump, and 2-bank could potentially coordinate somebody here.
And that means Aura will have like an unmodified shot into the Reaper for the kill.
Pew pew.
No, he goes with the evade.
Squiggle, smart.
Not today.
I was waiting for him to coordinate a like a boost to Volt, and then Volt do the sloop out of arc. Ved coming in, flexing, saying, "I don't need any defensive mods."
Han Philo asking, is Ved on 1 hull? Yes. I believe so, right? Yeah. Just want to double check.
On the edge. So, I mean, yes, there is the possibility killing Voslo, killing the Reaper, and then it's a 2 versus 2.
That's right. Could be a big swing. One hard. Ooh, okay. He's gonna have to just boost and not take damage this turn. But that does mean that these A-Wings are not really taking. I mean, they're not taking great. There's a Diamond Boron missile. We're gonna be trading some shots here.
Yeah, they're taking damage. They're most likely taking damage. Let's see if Mike Dice Curse works.
Oh
boy, hello.
But he does get simultaneous, and he does have a target lock. Range 1.
So Voslo hoping for the revenge shot.
In the explosions, the lasers fire off as the ship blows up. Range 2, 3 dice.
Yeah, that was range 2.
Target lock on those 2. And only took 2. Jake might be able to get out of this, and does after spending the focus. Shakes it off. Ved Foslo removed from the table. JJ starting to creep up. 123.72.
Yeah.
We'll see what Major Vendor has to say, though.
It's like in the movies with the American Avengers, right? Seeing one path in the victory from 1,000,000.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, not a great shot right now.
Ooh. Here's the re-roll.
Nope.
Only going to end up with 2.
And he has an evade, so...
Oh!
He takes 1.
No, you only have evade, my friend. It's not a focus token. Didn't you listen to Dion and the GSP? Quick tips.
Yeah. Yeah, he only had an evade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took damage. Took a shield.
Yeah.
Took a helmet.
Took a helmet. Yeah, they got it. Like,
yeah,
I was a little bit confused in the beginning. So there's only Arvid's shot left. If he can kill the Reaper with a double natty here, we have officially a game on the board.
That's right. Here we go. Yeet. A crit.
Not enough.
Not enough. Denied. Nah.
Not
the evade.
All right.
The A-Wings can still... I believe in A-Wings. Now, looking at the board right now, you see Chris has only one charge left in those diamond boron missiles. He has yet to fire. Wait, he reloaded them, huh? Did he?
Yes,
He reloaded those advanced proton torpedoes.
Oh, nice.
So that might be a big punch waiting for those A-wings at some point.
Yeah. Like Winner in all the recent setup terms, he was quite safe. So he reloaded one diamond boron and reloaded one advanced proton torpedo, which is very smart and very scary.
Flew around the outside while the other ships were distracting to reload his spawn or his missiles.
Mm-hmm. This is very solid Starwing and Empire player from Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Not his first rodeo with this kind of list, I guess.
Well, he's played it very patiently. I think is one of the things. Like once you get into the scrum, especially with Vinder, right? You need to be able to reload, come all the way around, because especially when they engage in those obstacles, you don't have the space, and you don't even have a K turn, right? In order to turn around, you need to slam around. And he was patient enough to not just slam. He took some opportunities, reload that advanced proton torpedo, have that threat for the end game.
Yes. So I'm very impressed with the play here. That's very solid. I'm also impressed with Steven here on the other side, because I heard stories of you making it into the veteran championship card.
Barely. I was 33rd by, I think, 13 MOV. But luckily somebody dropped the cut, and I lost the first round of the cut. So.
Still, like, getting in the card, it's good.
You're there, man. You were there. Foot in the door. By the way, on Instagram, I did post. I posted a story yesterday of all the shipping stuff I'm doing right now. So if you're trying to get a hold of me in April's a tough month. We got we got Patreon shipping. We got Flight Club Championship shipping. We got Devin, my wife's birthday. We got my daughter's birthday. Busy times here at GSP headquarters. But if you are a general or a commander level patron, by the way, all of your swag is packed. Oh, something weird happened here.
So talking about shipping, in Europe and especially in Germany, the Squadron packs are delayed, and it was because the ship with the packs, the boat, it was waiting behind the Suez Canal while it was blocked because of the big traffic jam.
Yep.
So we were talking about that like last week already and joking about, whoa, that was a fun pass. We are talking about that a week ago already in Europe and joking about how the stuff will never come back into time. And it was true. The traffic jam.
So it looks like the rebels are just clogging up. Just buying time.
Steven, when did you start to play X-Wing?
I started playing almost like January of 2017. Yeah, because I played at Gen Con Nationals after 6 months of playing.
All right.
Okay.
That's not too bad. Like, after 6 months of playing, I was still very bad at X-Wing.
Yeah, I made top 4 in faction for the day that I played.
Not too bad.
And here we go. Range 3 shot through the cloud. Hit crit. The math says no. The dice say... No, he's fine. He's got the evade and a blank. He's okay. It looked worse than it actually was. He was fine. It's fine.
That was scary.
That's like
That's why I don't hate... Sorry, go ahead.
Like hitting the rumble ship, the rumble strips on the side of the highway.
Wake up, everybody! Wake up! All right, nothing happening here. That's why I don't hate 5 agility, right? Or 5 defense dice. It's always like a high potential of an extreme blank out, which I'm fine with. Like my anger is only about the 3 agility, 3 green dice rolls. Everything else is kind of fine. Like 4 dice is fine, 5 dice is fine, 6 dice, you earn that.
3 dice, you're fine. I hate you. 4 dice, oh, you're cool, fam. Come on in.
Yes. I mean, like, if you can manage to get like your 4, 5, 6 dice defense, you earn it somehow. With
Right.
good flying and positioning.
Guys, can somebody
like
please
that.
find a meme template? I need a meme template of somebody like letting people in the club and denying others. Like that is what that is set up for right there.
It's like I hate shooting at the ETAs with stealth device through a cloud range 3. It's like, why am I even shooting?
By the way, what is happening on the board? This looks so strange.
Yeah, it looks like there was some type of error with the barrel roll mesh. It's just something cool that's gonna hang out there. It's a hologram. It's cool.
It's Luke.
It's Luke in the stealth device.
Oh, what is happening right now?
What just
I
happened?
don't know. But it's amazing.
All right. Yeah, just ignore it.
Just ignore it.
Barrel roll broke.
Ah, yeah, the joys of digital X-Wing.
The barrel roll on the table is messing with him.
Oh,
know- What is happening?
trying to unlock that, to delete that. Oh, that works. Nice.
Boom.
We complain about digital X-wing, but wait till we get back on the table.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Move ships.
Like,
so bad,
like
right?
I have to move my own ships. What is this?
The on chips are fine, right? But imagine all the bumps you have to resolve.
Like,
Like
is
marking ships,
stealth
getting them
mean
away. Oh,
in my
man.
template tray?
All right, a couple people asking me if I upgraded to general this Thursday. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look to see where people made the cut, because when I sort by dates that people upgrade for certain months and things like that. One hit coming in from Arva. Sorry, it's from Jake.
Jake,
It's fine.
I think.
These A-Wings are trying so hard.
Still 9 minutes left on the board. Like, the comeback possibility is real.
They're doing the heavy lifting.
Yep.
Lift, lift, lift. One hit, one crit. And... Oh, denied.
And now the chance.
Can you do it?
Like, against the Reaper.
Oh.
2 hits.
That's the blank. That's it.
Oh,
Yep.
got him.
Nice.
Now, talking about in-person X-Wing, I'm gonna put out an official PSA, but here's my pre-PSA. Guys, we're gonna have to cut everybody who plays on stream so much slack, okay? for at least the first year, all right? It's going to look terrible. It's like, I'm talking about, moving your ships accurately. People are going to be bumping ships, forgetting that the tokens don't automatically move with the ships. There's going to be target locks left all over the place. It is going to be terrible. And you know what? It's going to be beautiful. All right?
We could well, this wouldn't work. I was just thinking, put magnets in the ship bases and magnets in our tokens so that the tokens follow them around.
There's gonna be somebody, right? Like Madnex under the table, like manipulating stuff.
Yeah,
Like, that X-Wing wasn't there 5 minutes ago, right? Right? No, I didn't touch it.
you could see the sitting at the table like, but how can we make this more like TTS? And you got slowly, and you're just back at your computer. Perfect.
I see a meme there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing the first people already, like, putting an app on the phone for the ping sound.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, it's gonna be great.
No, Belinda Mood did this like big thrower with the springy ships, which was annoying a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
And I can see something similar with like the TTS sounds on the soundboard on the app.
Yes. Boink, ready.
Yes.
Had to visit their dials, sit there and tap on their phone.
Oh man.
Oh, talking about a real person X-Wing, I can't wait for like the first couple of big events coming back in real life, where some random TTS dude who was playing a ton of games online, who got like something like in Dragon Balls, where you were in the training chamber and get very strong.
Yep.
Who has to face something like Paul Heaver or Duncan Howard, who are not playing a lot right now, I believe. And that random TTS dude is just gonna slap them left and right. That's gonna be awesome.
All right, Arvel just took 2 damage there and is down to 1 hull.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Arvel trying to punch back.
He's still alive, and there's no mods on what's Scarus.
Hit crit. Oh, that's half points back. Let's see. Double would be trouble.
Head breach.
It's a hull breach. He's fine.
I was hoping so hard for the direct.
Yes, that would be awesome.
The drama, tasty drama.
Yeah, Doctor Strange sitting in the background, lifting his one finger. The one possibility.
So 142 to 121. I mean, this is starting to creep in. JJ only needs 22 points. Only needs 22 points to pull ahead.
JJ was like, "Watch this! I'm gonna destroy my B-wings and come back for the stream."
Well, I mean, if he takes out Volt, he's ahead, and then he just has to not get advanced proton torpedoed. That's what the game would be. It's just like avoid Vinder.
Yeah.
Run, A-wings.
That's possible with an A-wing, right? You have your double reposition option if you like to. And it's something A-wings can do, actually. So yeah, we have a game in the last 5 minutes.
Oh, going for the block. Or at least forcing Vault to turn away.
That's right. Yep, that barrel roll either guarantees that Volt will either bump into him. Oh, is he setting up the Jake strike? Yes.
Like it.
This is a great play.
Yep, you have to take the play, right? Like, it's about to win. You are behind right now, so you have to take the call.
What is it?
Vinder first.
Vinder. Done up. Here comes the bank.
Yeah, here comes the one. Proton torpedo, like we said earlier, trying to avoid that. Not this time, my friend.
There it is. And advanced slam focus. That's a fully modified advanced proton torpedo into Arvel.
Oh, and Scarus getting away.
The turn away. Says nope.
All right, let's see. It's still possible. Unlike it was still possible. First, Jake with a snipe on Scarus. It's still Interceptor.
Going for the
blank out.
I'm surprised he's not going for Vinder. Vinder hasn't taken any damage. Oh, he crit. He crit. He's fine. Safe. Evade.
He had the evade.
All right. Well, can you survive the 5 dice attack?
That's right. And this would be an initiative kill right here. Vinder is initiative 4. Arvel initiative 3. 5 dice. Expect the 5.
Pop.
All right. 1 blank. Target lock. Sorry. No, forget that. Fire control, fam. Oh, not 5, but still dead.
Plenty. Even with full results, plenty damage coming through.
Jake and a dream. Jake and
Can
a dream.
he one-shot on Starwing? Range 1, yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
He can get behind him and use his pea shooter.
But still, good fight from JJ here to get back close to the points, actually.
And JJ's going to go ahead and call it there.
No. JJ,
Good.
No chance at all to win.
Good game. Yeah, that was great, man. Thank you to both Chris and JJ for playing. Thank you to ISO Danko, Baffle, Trojan, Prophet, Shadow, Tycho, Spice, Raider, and Lancer, our Grand Admiral patrons, and all of our Gold Squadron patrons and community members. Thank you so much for your support. Gold Squadron out.